Hey guys, hey, me Keith, Elder Rock, back on the bench. So this is my next repair. Just finished up the last one for a customer, and this is the next one for a customer. So we are working on a Galaga. So the gentleman that sent it attempted to replace some of the sockets and stuff, and he said it's still booting the garbage. So he flatters me. He's like, I need to send it to an expert like you. So going through rework, not the end of the world. So I get this board. Where's my notes? They're over there. So I already kind of made some notes where we're starting, what we have, and what we're doing. Okay, so a customer did some resocketing. I think he said he put a new Z80 in, and it's still kind of booting the garbage or no boot or something. So I impacted it, kind of inspected it. I didn't see any horrible solder jobs, but what you don't know, like if they lifted a pad on the part side that the socket is hiding. So we're just hopefully he didn't do that, because that could get like time intensive, whatever, chasing that down. On the solder side, the solders looked okay. There's some I wondered if that had a pad under it, but things I noticed on here, the custom legs, the 06, 08s, they're all black customs, and this custom is triple stacked. It has two machine pin sockets in it with the custom socketed. And this custom's had leg work. It's got a leg soldered on it, which isn't the end of the world if it's a good one. All the customs are filthy. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a lot of the problem. Okay, that's the CPU side. There's been rework here on the sound section. I don't know if he even knew if that worked or not. And then the video side, video board side, doesn't look too bad really. It's probably because it's facing down, it don't get dirty. Everything on this side, no smoking guns. So yeah, the legs on this side isn't bad. Have the Rams here. What are these? 9143s? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I got it all wired in. Sync comes out of this 6-pin connector. Yeah, I think everything's like ready for power on. I kind of wanted to power up first time with you guys. So had my harness built out, and I don't see anything too crazy here. Let's maybe I can get the meter hooked up. Try to measure some 5 volts when we power on. Let's see. Negative. Let's get, and then for positive, I'm just going to clip it over here on I got some breakouts over on my harness. At least give us a rough estimate what our power is, and then we can go on the board from there. Yeah, nothing too crazy on this guy. Looks like all the sockets are in the right way. All the legs are in the sockets, but the sockets he changed weren't really the bad ones, I think. Like these guys, these customs always have problems. If the legs are that black, the contacts on those sockets have got to be awful. Have a prom, maybe 2 of them. No, I think just the one. Maybe one on the other board. Okay, enough talking. Let's power... Ooh, let me get this guy on. Okay, let's power this guy up. Let's see. Can we see? Okay. Let's power this thing up. Bam. Whoa. Okay, well, it is booting the garbage. That ain't all bad. It's doing something. That's not bad. So we're booting the garbage. Now I don't know if you can see it in the video. We do have a star field in the back. That's a good sign that the customs are kind of doing their stuff. We have star field in the back. We need to let's probe around a little. It's about bedtime here. This is my stopping point. Oh, we're really low on voltage. Really low on voltage. Not good. Let me get on the board. 4.3 volts. Let's see if I can't get on. I need to get on one of these and check it. 4.2. It's awfully low. Let's try to turn this guy up. Yeah, it's drawing hard somewhere. I can only get 4.3 out of that power supply. That's pretty low. That's pretty darn low. 12 volts is kind of okay. Got 4.4 at the edge connector. And way back on the rails, 4.37. So yeah, we're pretty low on voltage. But the game is trying to run. I can't swear that the voltage is the problem. But we will get some better power tomorrow. Okay, so let's just probe around a little bit on the Z80. I just kind of want to know what this processor is doing. It's been a minute since I've been on the Z80. On a Z80, so I got my cheat sheet. It'll come back. Okay, it's not resetting. It's just not booting. 26, let's just go. Yeah, reset is low. Actually, I don't know if that's... I don't know if I have a reset there or not. Get that guy dialed in. I don't know if he can see my scope or not. Maybe. Let's get that guy in 1 volt. There we go. Reset's low. Alright, reset's low. And bad. That's good. No, it's not. It's an active low reset. So it is kind of stuck, isn't it? Yeah, let's just probe around a little bit. Yeah, it's late. I'm trying to get my feet back under me for repairs here. I'll just look at some address lines. Address bits. Oh man. 1.4 volts, 1.4. But that's address lines 11 through 15. I got to get at the schematic and see. What's going on. Oh man, I got a lot of floaters. We've got voltage issues. We've got some issues here. Let's check the data lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No data. 7, 8, 9, 10. There's a reset circuit too. Yep. Alright, well, it's kind of funny that it's actually booting to something, and I think we get that reset taken care of. I want to try to 27, 26. Let's reset it. See if it tries to go high. Nope. It's stuck. Okay, so that's where we'll leave off tonight. That was the initial power on. Tomorrow we'll get into that reset circuit and look around a little bit more at this. I think once we get whatever that reset problem is, it'll probably boot up. Starfield is rolling in the back though. That's really weird. So, okay guys, cut there. I'll see you in the morning. Okay guys, back here today with this Galaga. Let's get set up here and get to work. Turn the TV down, grit TV. Okay, so today I worked a little bit off camera. So today what I did with this board, I didn't film it, not a big deal. But I went ahead and I checked all the program ROMs. I checked all of the socketed logic chips. And get this connector off here because we are done powering on for a while. Still doing everything you saw yesterday. And then on the back with the retro chip tester, I tested the RAM, the SRAM. So we have like a 2K by 8, 2116, and some 1K, what are these, 2119s, 211, I already forget, what were these, 211, I don't know if I flip it around here, 2114, okay, so we have 2114s, all the RAM test okay, and I wanted to show, kind of finishing up with the testing. So I have the retro chip tester out, and it comes with these CPU testers. Let me shut the light off. There we go. So basically, I believe, I haven't put the scope on it or anything, but I believe it's counting address lines. I'm not sure about the data lines. So maybe through the data, it's feeding the address. I think it's just counting in hex or counting in binary. So if your lights are sequential using this tester, I do believe it's okay. And then when it gets to the 16th bit, you got some flash action. Now it does have a variable. It does have a variable adjuster here. You can speed up the test or slow it down. It would take forever to get through all 16 bits. That's pretty much maxed out right there. So it's already counted up. Blinky light means okay, and then it kind of starts over. See, it kind of is counting. I think 1 1 0 0. This 1 0. No, 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 0 1. Yeah, so it's counting up tester CPU. So this is a Z80. No, this is there's one Z80A in this board set, and it tests that just like this guy. Now I have ran bad Z80s in here, and yeah, you can definitely tell they're bad. It won't count. So okay, so that's just a little thing I wanted to show. I love the retro chip tester, and at least, you know, my methodology is, you know, you just kind of check all your low-hanging fruit, I guess. I mean, I'm pretty sure with what we've seen, we've got, you know, the condition of this board. I'm pretty sure we're going to be looking at either bad, dirty custom legs, bad sockets. I think is really going to fix this board. So let's see. Can we see? Yep. Okay, so we are going to get this. We're going to get this guy apart, and I'm going to start going after. Yeah, never pull on your ribbon cables. And then just trying to get in here, right here. The little clips are gone, the easy clips. So let's get this guy separated. And this board is so bowed. I think when we're done, we're gonna build a little plate and mount him on a plate with some foam in between, so at least it can start to go straight again. I think the bowed action can actually break traces or pull a trace away from a pad or whatever. I've never seen it, but I think that can happen. I'm just not I'm not a fan of deflected boards. So let's get this ribbon cable out of there. I think the ribbon cable's good. I don't think that's our problem here. Okay, let's get this guy laid out. Okay, let me get my pinchies here. So after I tested the chips on here, I ran down to the hardware and got some Tarnex. When I was living in Thailand, it was just regular silver cleaner. But we're gonna bathe. That one's broke. We're gonna bathe some of these chips. And let's get these guys laid out. I want to get them laid out how they would be. What we got under there? Oh, that's just a leg. All right, retro chip tester. I think we're just gonna move him off to the side. Make us some room here. I love this thing. Okay. Okay. So that's how it would be sandwiched together. It was like that, like that. All right, so I'm gonna get you out of the cradle. Come in for a closer look and show you. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I believe that the hang-up problem. So the customer changed I think most of the RAM sockets, but I think these are where the problem is. So we're gonna change the Z80 sockets. They're single swipe. Definitely these customs, because like how you have your main CPU accesses with almost direct access to your software through these 08s and then kind of ties together. So we have some bad resets all over here, but we got to maintenance first. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and pull these customs and the CPUs, probably pull these ROMs too. We're going to pull out all of this stuff and have a look at all the sockets. But I'm definitely going to change these 3, these 4. I might change these 2 because they're single wipe, these prom sockets. And that one probably too. So, not too much excitement right now. Let me get you back in the cradle and we'll get this stuff apart. All right, let's start getting this guy apart. So I have a piece of ESD foam. I like to put the chips in the same orientation so I don't forget kind of where they go. But yeah, we're going to take out, I think we're just going to take out everything that is more or less socketed. This one, we have something special in mind for him. I had him out today, and man, he is in bad shape. The legs on this guy, there's probably a half dozen of them getting ready to break. So we're gonna, I think I'm gonna leave him in one of its machine sockets. I'm gonna leave him in one of the machine sockets. See how dirty these are. These are probably our issues. Some of our issues right there. Imagine how dirty the sockets are. Yeah, these are filthy. These are going to get washed. I missed my little, I had a long, nice screwdriver in Thailand. I missed my screwdriver. I'm going to have to get a better one. Oh, like I was saying with this guy, I'm going to leave him in the socket, clean it, and then if those are super clean, then I think I'm just going to go through and just hit each corner with a little bit of solder, see if that will strengthen up those legs and make better contact. And this will let us know. I mean, these are just filthy. Oh, the lighting sucks in here. They're black. Gonna get a bath. Yeah, checked all the program ROMs. Those guys are okay. These guys are okay. Yeah, I'm happy to be back making videos. Been one busy summer. I think today is the second day of fall. Man, and it really came on fast here in Indiana. It's definitely fall time. But that's okay with me because got all my work done outside. Got the 1Z80 still in the. Just put him where he needs to be. Yeah, these guys are okay. Yeah, we're probably gonna resocket this whole board. We're gonna resocket this whole CPU board. Okay, so this guy, see if I can. Somebody's already been in here. I may pull him too, just for good measure. See, a lot of those legs, I had that out today. I don't even know how I got it back in. I'm pretty sure some of those aren't making connection. I think we're just going to bathe him like that, try to get that corner nice and shiny where it will solder good. Come in there with some small solder and just hit each corner, kind of reinforce it. And have to take our time so we don't overheat the chip, but I think that's the best course there. I gotta go find my Galaga board. It's buried in the back room. That's going to happen at some point too, so I can, if any of these are bad, the customs, at least we can verify it and try to get them a replacement. Yep, I need another screwdriver, but that's okay. We'll make it work today. I like to verify these proms too. I may end up doing it now that I'm home and I have my data IO. We can check those, I think. These are buffers. This is a 360. That was a 11. It's a 107. Here's a inverter buffer, or maybe this one is a 368. 74 LS. What else we got? We've got this guy. Let's just get him started a little bit. Guys fit pretty flush on there. Yeah, let's just give him just a little bit of a lift there. Just be careful. Yeah. Looks like that guy's been cleaned as well. Okay. So, I don't know. Zoom in a little. I don't know. That's probably okay. Let's get Start getting some of these sockets out. I like to use like a little, I don't know, something like that. Those actually, I've seen worse. I've seen worse, but we're still going to change them. I think we're just going to do this whole board. It don't take that long if you got the right tools. These actually don't look bad at all. Yep, chopsticks come in handy. They got a big selection. I've got them all shaved down different ways. It's funny, but they come in handy. These are not all that bad looking, but just want to eliminate all the problems. And I think we're going to eliminate a lot of them up on these Z80s. And then these will just be for good maintenance. That one's not going to come out. Watch that little capacitor there. Yep, let's go on the other side now. Let's get him started. By golly, I need something thinner. I don't want to gouge the board. I don't want to crack that guy. Alright, we'll come back for him. We will come back for him. I missed my other screwdriver. And this guy, I think I've got a small one, but bigger than that one. Yep, right there. Let's give him a shot. There we go. Guy up here. Yeah, I have definitely seen worse than that. This guy's a booger. There she goes. Okay, so there's the one board. I don't think we're going to depopulate that other one so I can clean all the chips on him. Let's give him an inspection. Yeah, I've definitely seen worse. I've seen worse. Those don't look bad at all. I hate that whole thing, like if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to fix it. Might have been just that one custom chip causing the problems, but I like replacing sockets, so let's do it. Some burnt under there. Wonder. All right. I think I'm just gonna wait and take him out when I get the desolder gun going. Okay, let's get this other one over here. Okay. Now this guy, see, he's on the bottom. He's going to be way cleaner. Let's see. So the customer has replaced all the RAM sockets. I already inspected the work yesterday. He did pretty good. He did pretty good. I saw a couple suspect ones, and he didn't short anything out. He must have a dog. There's like, I think, dog hair stuck in the flux. It's funny. Or it's a brush. Maybe it's just brush hair. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with this one. We're going to clean it up. I don't like all that flux on there, but that's later. Let's get this thing running first. I did see some. This one looks okay. I already buzzed out some of these just for my own sake. I already buzzed out some of these and it looked okay. But what I worry about is shorts. Yeah, you can't even see up under there. Shorts or lifted pads on the top side. That's going to be the tricky part. If any of that stuff is, if any of the part side pads are lifted or not making continuity, but we can check that. There's not too much there to buzz out. This one is good. I'm not even going to mess with this one. So let's get this other one back. I think this is where we're at. Okay, so let's go. Come on, let's go get these. Let's go get these in the bath. Let's go get these dirty ones soaking. I've got a bowl. I don't know how many I need. Maybe just the one. Let's just load them up here. Let's see. This one. Let's see. This one. 07. This one full show. It's the big 40 pin one. And really just these four here. Kind of get them. And I'm weird. I like to put them in the bowl the same way they kind of go in the board. I wonder if I can use a smaller bowl and save some. All right, I'm going to bring the tripod. Come on, we'll go tour my house while we get this ready. So I had a whole box of old Tupperware, and I did see a smaller one in there. This one. And I like ones with the flat bottoms. I don't like the ones that have like that little ridge in the bottom. Yeah, that'll work. They'll take less That'll take less. 2. There's the 4. He kind of goes on the bottom. Yeah, that's plenty big enough. These are old Tupperwares, so not food grade anymore, are they? All right, wait. Let's go out to the garage. Oh, I think I just cracked it. There's my new monitor repair station. So this is where the monitors get rebuilt. Let's come out here to the desk. All right. Tarnex. Let's see if it's good as the Thailand silver cleaner. And this shit stinks, so sucks because I need to get enough in there to get that one that sticks up higher. All right. Ooh, I smell that stuff already. So we're gonna put him outside. And there she is. Man, I already see it's already working on that stuff. It might be better than the stuff I was using in Thailand. All right. We're going to let that go. Let's go back in. Let's go back in. Let's go back in and get desoldering. I've got dinner company coming in a little bit, so I have some time. Kitty, what are you doing? Wow, stretch it. All right, let's get busy over here. All right, I'm gonna move my PC. I'm gonna move this stuff. Let's see, retro chip tester, plug-in adapter. Let's get busy. All right, I'm gonna get my desolder gun going just for that machine pin. Let's get him on and warming up. Bam. See, I bought this in Thailand. It's 220. So I use a transformer because I really like this gun. I've got loads of extra tips and filters and an extra pump. So instead of buying another one, I decided just to get a transformer to run that one. Paid $50 for that transformer on Marketplace. Okay, let's get the solder gun hooked up, and I think I need my plug-in. I need my let's see, my favorite tip for my Met cow. I think this guy's failing. It's the little claw hook. I think it's failing. It was working intermittent. Let's I'm gonna try to use him again today. Let's see if he'll heat up. Like, he'll heat up for a while and then he'll just die. Let's see if he will. Let's see if he'll heat up for us today. Tweezers. Tweezers. Okay. We're going to start up here. And we're going to start up here. Oh yeah, she's working. She's working today. Oh my God, that's so much better than my little handheld 30-watt one. Maybe my tip just needed a break. We'll go back and clean these, and shouldn't make any damage. Just time consuming. Yeah, we'll do one more, then I'm just going to cut. I'm not going to make you guys watch this. It's incredibly boring. Oh, the hook one is nice. I can actually just pull them right out with. That's sweet. Cool. We'll just keep trucking. We'll just keep trucking. I'm kind of wondering when this is going to crap out. Nice. You guys are coming. It won't take long to get this whole board done. Okay, I'm going to cut here. I'm not going to make you guys watch, and I want to jam out. Okay, we'll be back when we get the soldering done, clean up the holes for a little bit. Okay, so we're back. We're back clearing out the holes. I got all the pins pulled, and I'm going around clearing out the holes. But I'm to this guy, this machined pin socket. So I'm going to take him out. The inside of the legs look pretty cruddy, so they're oxidized over like white. I don't know if you can see that real well, but yeah, he's coming out. So let's get him. Let's see. They say machine pins don't come out super easy. Let's see. That's our play field right there. See if I can get some good video of getting this guy out. Got the solder gun already humming along. Let's see if we can. I'm gonna have to sit down because I want to make sure I'm not lifting pads on this. So I've got some. Boy, the top of this is all rubbed off. 0.4 mm wire, so some really small wire. We'll try to freshen him up as we go too. Always like to look at the first few, because by the first few you should know how your heat is. Yeah, not good. Yep, that pad is completely gone. The first one. That does not give me a warm fuzzy. I think it's gone. Hard to see. Okay. Now I got the temperature on this guy. Let's do another one. Yeah, soon. Let's see. Let me check that one. Yeah, those are going to be... The pads are still there, but boy, that's pushing the limit for heat. I'm actually going to turn my gun down a little bit. For these. I don't know how long it takes for the heat to adjust, but we're going to go slow. Just clearing them right out, though. You got to be fast on these guys. Yeah, sorry I'm not getting zoomed in super close, but very tedious. As soon as you see that solder render, suck it. Where are you going to lift pads? Yep, oh, okay, I can see. It's just the light, the angle of the light. Oh yeah. Make sure I'm getting those. Not because if you go too quick, then you don't get it all. Yeah, those are all in good shape. I think I did lift that very first one. I'll know when I get it cleaned up a little. Yeah, you can't linger. So the deal is, like, those pads, think of it like have a, oh, what would you call it? Like how many times you can solder and desolder that pad before that pad loses its integrity, the integrity where it's pressed onto the board. If it gets disturbed too many times, heating it, desoldering and resoldering, it makes those pads more susceptible to lifting, if that makes sense. So you can't linger on these guys at all because they've already been soldered before. I mean, you can see how quick I'm going, and it's sucking them dry because it's newer solder than the rest of the board, so it's going to render better, faster, take less heat. Yeah, I'm not even going to add any solder onto these. So what I'm doing, I'm kind of putting part of the tip right up against that pin and sliding it down till I feel the top of the solder, and then you feel it render, and then you suck it. I'm not doing any motion on these at all, because then these pads would lift, every one of them. Okay. So far, so good. Except for that very first one is funny. You know, what makes these a little bit more difficult to get out is that they're not flexible like the regular sockets. So not a great angle. Let's see if I can show you that first one I lifted. I'll get the camera down out of the thing in a minute. So let's see. Let's get it. Get that guy out. Machine pinned socket. So usually you can take your pliers and kind of wiggle. But since these are so stiff, it's hard to wiggle these and break that sweat joint. But I can't tell if they're loose or not, so let's just be patient. Yeah, I'm going pin by pin and just giving it the wiggle. Oh, I heard that one break and that one break. That's good. See, those what you're looking for is like you want to feel and hear like a little crack, or feel the pin just move freely. Because if it's not, that means it still has solder up on the top, and then when you try to pull this off, you're going to pull the pads off on the top, which, you know, then, oop, like that one I felt. Oop, like that one I felt. That one and that one. Let's work these again. Sometimes if you go back through a second time, you can get them. Let's work them the other way. Let's go side to side the other way. Yeah, son of a, well, part of that first one, part of the pad is still there. Yep, it's just time consuming, but man, you're better off to take the time and kind of work it like this before you, oop, like that one cracked. It's good. Yeah, you're better off just to take the time, try to break these loose, than to have to repair up on the other side. But it's still, you still need to, man, it's just got to be so careful. Okay. And you got to be careful with your pliers so that you're not actually digging into the pad and wiggling the pliers, or wiggling the pad. Let's see if this guy will come off at all. And he's not pushing through with my fingers. It sucks. Let me yeah, whatever, we're rolling. This is the real, this is game time. I'm gonna get my little light out and see what we're dealing with up top here. How much sweat is on those? There's enough. There's enough. It looks like little tiny. This side looks like she would come. Man, I hate to do it. I may get my heat gun. I may get my heat gun out and just heat that a little bit. I don't like doing that, but for a machined socket, I think that's the best course of action. All right, let me get the heat gun going. Right, kitty? Let's get the heat gun going. Okay. Yeah, I'm not even going to mess with this guy. Okay, got the heat going. This is going to be very, it's going to be very pinpoint and very fast. Just enough to heat the top side of those. Let me get my, get something ready here. Yeah, just gonna be careful like a son of a bitch. You're gonna twist and apply just a little pressure. You want this to come undone by itself. Oh, like I heard them. So what happens up top, since the pin is so big, it's like the same size as the through hole. So the top, you're just gonna get like just a little bit of sweat. Almost like a pipe fitting. Man, I'm just gonna try to get that hot air right up under there. There it goes. Now she's starting to go. You'll find if you keep it at an angle. Get that guy up under here. Come on, baby. Shouldn't even be trying to take this guy off, but I don't really trust this socket either. I'm not going to change all but one and leave. Yep, she's going. Okay, let's come in from this side. There she's going. She's going now. There she goes. Just gonna be slow. Gonna have to be slow. Come on, baby, don't whammy. No, oh wait, no whammy. Ah, they're not even. Awesome. Oh, we got a little bit more. This one. Don't get greedy. Don't get fast. I've been there. I've been there. Just take your time, guys. Take your time. I've been there. I've been greedy. And that's how you lift pads. There it goes. Come on, baby. Come on. Make it. Don't get greedy. Boy, there's something stuck. Oop, there she goes. Bam. Okay, guys. Woo! Always get a little bit nervous there. Shut him off, let him cool down. Whoa, bumping the tripod. Put this guy over here to plug in the solder gun again. Yeah, good extraction. Did not lift any of those pads. A trainee would have lifted gobs of them. But I did lift one on the back. Everybody has their moments. Let's see, where's the lifted one? Lifted one right there by my thumb. Get that in the shot. Ooh. That very first one. It's like halfway there, but we'll repair him. Cool. And actually, this machine pin, somebody fabricated out of, what was that, like a 24? Oh, like a 24 pin and a chopped down 24 pin to make the 40. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. You can see the inside of them. White, dusty looking. Time to go. Probably was working, but not taking the chance because that custom chip was pretty jacked up and triple stacked. We're gonna fix that because if there's too much resistance in that stack of sockets, and then that chip isn't gonna work good. So I'm gonna do a few more. We're just gonna carry on down the line. So I got this row, that row, that row. Yeah, I got quite a little bit here. I'm not going to do them all on film. So I can have some TV on while I'm doing this, but... Yep, here we go. Nice. Okay, I'm going to cut here. I can kind of see in my gun, see the big glob of lead, like that being from the nozzle. See, and what I do, I use, gosh darn it, the solder Brillo stuff as a little extra filter, and it catches all of the solder, and it makes my regular filter last longer. So I'm going to just go ahead and pause here, clean my gun, do the rest of these, and then when we get back, we'll put in. When we get back, we'll do some sockets together and get this guy resocketed, all new sockets. So, see you in a few. Okay, just got done cleaning all the holes on this bad boy. Yes, I did. No damage anywhere. All the holes are cleaned. Before I cut back on here, I cleaned it, I inspected it for shorts in between the traces, like for FOD and stuff like that. Because now that you've desoldered, it could be very easy to bridge. If the solder comes through too much on the part side, you could bridge. So what you got is traces that run in between the through holes. So you just got to be careful. Sometimes when you desolder, you might leave like a little smudge of gunk on there. And then when you heat up from the bottom side, they'll bridge right over. So, okay, I'm going to get the sockets all tacked in. And we will be back again in a minute to go ahead and solder this guy up. We'll do a few together. Okay, hey, we're back. Kind of fast forwarded here. I did get the board sockets all replaced and cleaned up and everything. It's sitting off to the side, but I saw this and I definitely wanted to make some video action of this custom chip. This 51 is 51. I'm going to see how well. So this custom chip, let's just take it out. I got it clamped up. Okay, so I had this chip out today and I did clean it. Oh, come on. I want to show you guys this so bad. There we go. There we go. These legs are broken for sure. At least 3 of them. Oh, without my mag glass, I can't see. Maybe there's a break. I know one of these up top. Maybe that one's completely broke. Could be some of the problem. Maybe that one's broke. Under the mag light, I can see the actual break. That's the second side. So this is the side that I just did. Since I had it out earlier and I knew these things were loose, I went ahead and cleaned them all and then used some 0.4 wire, some really small wire, my fine point tip, and went ahead and just beefed up the corner on them. My hope is to get it out of this machine socket in one piece and get it back into the new socket on the board. So that's what we're doing now. And I don't have much, I do not have much battery left on my, so I'm going to get this guy chucked in the vise. I'm going to try to work this maybe where you guys can kind of see. All right, let's work with that. I think, yeah, is my, oh, my light's right in the way. Okay, I think I'm going to turn that around towards me. There we go. Now I can see it. Oh yeah, this chip might have been the problem. I'm not sure that's how I want it. So what we're going to attempt to do is get in there, solder these broken ones. Let me get that chucked up straight. So I'm actually pinching on the socket and not the... Oh yeah, let's see, am I still in the shot? Okay, this one's broke. Oh, this one's definitely broke. There's a big crack right across the top. This one, oh, yep, that one. This one. So we're going to get them all. And ooh, I'm going to try, I should put a little fan on this or something. That's actually focusing nice for me. Quit messing with the camera, dude. Okay, so I've got some very small wire and my fine tip. Let's get in here. Now that it's clean, it should solder okay. So I'm just going to come in on the corner and just get some solder. Yep, that looks good. I'm going to try to go end to end so I don't get this chip too hot. This one here is bad. Got it. This one here is... I gotta get it up on that corner. There we go. No. Okay, we'll solder wick that off at the bottom later. I'm just trying to get that corner beefed up. It might not look really good, but oh, I gotta get off there with the heat. Okay. This one, I think, is broken. This one is about to break. Can you see that right there? I think we have some decent material. Let's get them up on that. And just takes such little wire. It's fine. We have little wire. We have the tools. Good Lord. I hope this works. It'd be great to save this chip. I got to get a little heat on it. Even though these guys are clean, they're still oxidized, even after deep cleaning. So it's kind of like welding. I was a welder for a long time. Corrosion does not weld. And the same holds for soldering. You can't solder on corrosion. Yeah, that's not so bad. Go back to this side. I don't know if this will work, but we're going to give it a shot. Not too hot. It's not too hot. Yeah, it looks kind of crappy, but get up on that corner. I may get the corner and then rearrange it and hit it again. That's fine. This one is nasty. No, I'm not using any flux or anything. See, that one's so bad I don't want to solder. There it does. Get up on that corner. Thank you. This one's half broke. I can see the crack, and it's really close to the case. Let's see if we can get some. I think we got it. Yep, we got it. I can come back and clip those little nipples off. This one's okay. But we're slipping in a jig. Perfect. This one next. Okay, we'll come down here. That one's pretty. This one's completely broken right here. Perfect. That one got it. Soldered right on that crack. That's awesome. I'm going to call that one good. Oh, get over there in that corner. Come on, baby. Okay. So let's take this guy and we're going to spin it like this. Let's see. I'm going to go flat with it so I can maybe get some of that solder down the side. It's pretty gnarly. Never attempted anything like this, but I think it might work. I'm actually not. I'm gonna hit the solder wick. It can't be soldered to that socket because I want to take it out of there. Come on, baby. I gotta get this thing clamped straight. There we go. What's going on there? All right. Yeah, I don't want to. I just want to be able to get it out of the socket. I don't think I'm going to mess with it anymore. Let's, okay, I'm going to zoom back out. Okay, I got to inspect this thing. I think she'll come out. Come on, baby. I think she will come out. Okay. So this is the other side. I don't know. This side already had a leg soldered on it. I cleaned it out. That was actually soldered into that socket. So I solder wicked it out, soldered it up there. All right, moment of truth. Let's see if we can get this thing out. So what we'll do, because we need to hold that very still. We're gonna pinch it. We're gonna pinch it on the socket. Just some good tension. Okay. Where's my screwdriver? All right. Nope. I think, oop, that one side, oop, it's coming. Yeah, we're trying to get this guy out. And then we can, oh, yep, it's coming. Oh. I don't see any legs that come off yet. It's out, it's out, it's out. Okay, let's very, very gently, I'm feeling it. Oh my God, it did stiffen them up. Oh, nope, that one right there is weak as hell. That one is about ready to break off. That one. We got to solder that one again. Let's check the other side. Oh, it did pull off that leg. Yep, the leg is still in there. Oh well, we'll get that one. These things were so almost broken bad. Or actually, them are pretty rigid now. Hopefully we didn't hurt anything. Let's see if I can pull that guy out. Nope. He's still soldered in there. He's still soldered in there. Let's give him a good clamperoo. I'll use that leg again if I can get it out. If not, I'll get a donor. I don't know, just for shits, let's see if we can't get that one back out. I'll just use him again. Yeah, I think that did it. Get him out. Nope, he soldered in good. Okay, we're going to get a new donor leg for that one. And there's enough metal over here. Oh, good Lord, I got to find the weak one again. I mean, I'm barely pushing on them until... Is it that one? Nope. Maybe. Oop, it's that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I see him now. Now we're actually going to chuck this chip up, but we're not going to put very much pressure at all on it. Because I'm not, yeah, just enough to hold it, no torque. Yeah, sorry guys. Okay. Okay, if I'm in your way, I'm sorry, but this is delicate. I need to see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where's my wire? Needs to get more up on the top. Oh, come on. You got a big ball there, but all right. You know, I got a big ball there. And it's still loose. Oh, wait a minute. Yep. Oh yeah, it's still loose. I need to get some solder up on top. That sucks. What is your deal? It's like so freaking corroded. Now I've got that big. Let's see if we can get him. Man, where is he loose at? I hope it's not flushing the case there. I better not use that. Where the fuck? This chip may be bad. It's like the whole thing out of the case is loose. Where's it down here? Let me look at the back side of him. Anyway, guys, if my phone dies, this is what we're doing. No, it's just that corner up there. It's just that corner up there. Oh. Just that corner up here. Okay. See. Got it drug around a little bit. This one with the solder dried up on it. Ooh, oh, oh, that was it. Nope, no, it didn't. Okay, guys, so hey, I'm going to work on that leg, and I'll cut back here. I don't want my phone to die. Okay, we're cutting back to the chip. She is done. I had to break out a little flux on that one pin. My phone is so almost dead. So this is the one that with the leg broke off. The one next to it was almost ready to break off. Now these chips, now all the legs are robust. They are all soldered onto their resoldered and reinforced coming out of the case, and we did it without overheating the chip. So big blob, that's number 8, pin 8 on that side, and she is solid. This whole chip is solid. Now we can put that into one of our new sockets on the board. So that's tomorrow. It's a late night here, but man, we made some good progress. This might have been a problem. Plus it was sandwiched, double socketed into the board and broken pins. So hopefully that fixes it. All right, we'll check in tomorrow, get this phone charged. I gotta get a shower. Catch you in the morning. Hey guys, cutting back to the Galaga board. So, man, we fast forwarded kind of a whole lot, but not a whole lot. So, get you right back into the action. So, last time we left off, I was resocketing the boards. So now the board, the CPU board is all resocketed and looks good. And I got them kind of connected, laying out flat where I can kind of probe on anything. So remember the garbage on the screen? We still have the garbage on the screen, but I found some good stuff. So let me show you the garbage. So that's where we left off at. So I got this thing hooked together and got the fluke out on it. So I actually have 2 flukes. I need to talk about this. So I have the Fluke 1090A, and I also have that thing right there. It's called the Ghetto Fluke, designed by a friend of mine, designed, tested, built, and sourced by my friend Steven. So this is built with Adreno technology. So I've been using both of them. It's been a while since I've been kind of troubleshooting. So let's talk about the Ghetto Fluke. And I'm still kind of new with it, and Steven has just been so awesome helping me. For board repair, he is the Jedi Master. He's like the Yoda of board repair. So if you see his hand go up in a post, like he'll work on your stuff, send him your stuff. He's good. He is good. I'm like a Padawan compared to him, but he's a super awesome dude too. Anyway, so the Ghetto Fluke. So basically, it's like the Fluke. It will run address checks for ROMs, and it will check RAMs. So a little bit different here is you program the scripts. So the scripts are already created, and you just have to run the commands, and it will run the command and check address ranges and check them against a known CRC. There's no Fluke signature here, but that's okay. Most of the CRC signatures are available out there. So I've been using both of his and found a problem with the video RAM. So the video RAM on this guy is this 2016, and I think that's 2K. I think it's 2K. But anyway, found a problem with him. It was given a video RAM error pointing to the video RAM, but the RAM chip itself is good. So that led us down to the chip 1D. So I have pin 11 cut, and that kind of sorted things out. So getting ready to replace that 08. It's just an AND gate chip. So kind of past this. So I got the 1080 hooked up. We could run some ROM tests and this kind of, yeah, so I don't know if I really need to do it. You guys kind of know. So the ROM tests all pass. So it's, oh gosh, horrible film work here. So all of the ROMs are checking, at least out of the main CPU, because there is a secondary and a third dairy. There are other chips, second bank, third bank, and these each have their own ROM. I haven't tested these yet because we're not even booting the first CPU has fully got to boot and self-test before these really engage. So first things first, to get the first CPU running. But if we do a well, that leg's cut. The right enable pin is actually that pin 11. So even if I ran a video RAM test right now, it would just fail to read write. So I just wanted to kind of fast forward before I change that chip back and hopefully get this game up and running. And then after that, I think I'll come back. We'll come back with the Ghetto Fluke. I want to show that thing off a little bit more. Its capabilities. So let's get that chip, this 08 chip at 1D, replaced, and let's see what it looks like after that. So that's where we are. So the read write line is cut going to the 2016. So that's a good. Actually, I'm pretty pleased to see that. I think this is going to fix the problem. So that was helpful. That was helpful. So let's cut there, and yeah, let's not take a nap like that thing. Okay, so hey, we're back after replacing that 1D, that 08, and unfortunately, it is still failing the video RAM test. So I found something, and I might get you on the tripod. So I found something. So I noticed on the 1K, this guy right here, the 18 and 20 pins, after I socketed it, ran the test, it was bad. So I pulled the socket out. I pulled the IC back out of the socket, and I'm testing. So pin 11 here had a signal on it. It had a signal, and I noticed that when I cut the pin, but I didn't think anything of it. But really, that's just one line up to that RAM enable for that RAM, and it had a signal. So I followed it around on the board. I'm going, okay, we probably got a short. So let's see, we go 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. These are tied together on the bottom side. And if you follow them around, it goes to that via right there. Let me get my tweezers. I don't like that as a pointer. It goes to that via. Comes up here. They're both tied together. Just the one line. Goes here. Follows them down. Follows them down. I was beeping out. And I have continuity to this pin, which is horizontal. This is a horizontal counter coming right from the ribbon cable. And if you follow this line around, it's this one right here I'm pointing at, goes right between pin 2 and 3. And it is shorted bigger than crap. So, yeah, if you follow that around, follow it, it goes to the right pin 11 on the 1D. So we got a short here. This is a customer socketed socket. So we're just going to go ahead and pull this off. His solder is good. I have no complaints. And I tried to get under there, but there's not enough room to even get under there with a pick or scratch. So we're going to pull this socket off, have a look what's going on underneath there, and I bet we find our problem. Another problem. Okay, be back in a minute. Okay, we're back. I got this thing extracted. I feel like this is like Geraldo's secret vault for all you old timers. So let's pull this off and look at it together. So we're looking at, on this side, pin 1, 2, 3, and that trace right there. All right, here we go. Ooh, we got a sticky one. Oh, we still got a sticky one. Hang on. Got a lot of solder up on the top side over here on this power. It's pulled up enough. Okay. What do we see here? What do we got going on? Instead of pulling out the big, let's zoom in. Oh yeah, you can see it in the blurriness even. Yep, sure enough, look right there. Can you see it? Let's fix that, and I bet this game boots up. That little solder joint was keeping right there to this trace, to this socket. Wish that would zoom. I wish I could. I need to get a better camera. I apologize. Oh God, nobody's ever gonna watch my videos again. I think you can see it. Oops. Yep. And let's take a look here. Yep. She soldered. There's a solder bar right there. Oh, is that a that one's about broken. This one's there was another short right there. This yeah, I don't hopefully I don't find too many of those, because this board has been, geez, that's close. FOD is a killer. Let's clean that up. Actually, not a horrible fix. Yeah, I'm gonna just make sure I get it all off here. Whoop, whoop, that easy. That easy. Where's that other one that looked sketchy? There we go. She good to go now. Hey, that could happen to anybody. I bet if we put that back together, I bet that RAM test or video RAM test runs now. Here's my solder wick. Got a little blobby to clean up. And get that. I might just reuse that socket. The socket looked okay. Let's get that little blobby. All right, all the holes are clear. I'm going to cut here again and put the socket back in, and then we'll test for a short, and then we'll run video RAM test, and I bet something different happens this time. Okay, the socket has been replaced. Let's go ahead and buzz it out first off, see if that short is gone before we even think about powering anything up. So that short hopefully is removed, unless I put it back, resoldering it. So we had pin 3 either to pin 11, 8, 9, 10, 11. Pin 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 open. Let's go 18 and 20, 13, 14, 15, 16. 20, 18. That's good. We got continuity there. Should have continuity back to pin 11. Yeah, it's a very faint beep on my Fluke. So, without further ado, I know it's kind of zoomed out, but we can see the monitor from where we are. Okay, let's power down the Fluke. Power on the board. Oh, we got something different on the screen. Okay, let's power this Fluke up. I bet she runs now. That looks good. That looks good. Okay, so with the Fluke, something I learned today, because, you know, I've been using the Ghetto Fluke a little. This is my first time using the 9010A. Yeah, total rookie, right? But in the setup, set track bad power supply. We're gonna go no. We're in the setup. We're gonna go to active interrupt, active force line, no, because if your watchdog is on, and then your fluke just don't really kind of know what to do. So let's go ram short. Where are we? We are 8000 to 87FF. Enter. Cross your fingers. Oh, there's still an address error. Damn it, man. Address error at 81F7. Let's repeat that. It could be another short. We might 84F7. Yeah, the screen looks completely different. We could have another short. Yeah, how the screen is writing during this video test looks completely different than it did before. This is waiting longer this time. Hey, look at that. Ran it the third time, it passed. Yay! I don't know if you guys remember that when I fix something, I do a happy dance. So we might get a happy dance tonight on film. Repeat that. Maybe it took a couple times just to kind of reset all the addressing. I don't know. Oh, nope. Still have it aired out that time again too. Repeat. Air, same place, repeat, same place. It passed the one time. I want to do some probing around here with the scope and stuff. So let's probe now. Let's probe. Okay, I'm working off the schematic off to the side. So we're going to probe around at that RAM line there on 1D back to this 1E, and we might probe around on that chip itself. So I'm going to zoom back out and kind of see the scope, and I'll walk you along where I'm at. Okay, RAM short. Oh, now it passed that time. Next time it fails, I'm going to loop it and probe around. But I'm about ready to take the Z80 out, or not Z80, the Z80 pod out, put in a normal Z80, and I bet this game could be running. Oh, loop. All right, let's probe around a little bit. 1D. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to hit pin 3 on that guy. At least he's not shorted. And then 18. Let's stop him. Let's repeat. Actually, I'm gonna power cycle this board. I think I might actually pass that time again. I think I'm gonna turn off this Fluke and put a processor in. I want to see what this game is doing now. I think it's gonna pass. Weird, intermittent. Then what we'll do, we'll throw Z80 in. see what it looks like. See, now that video test came back okay. So we're gonna power this off. And we're gonna put a Z80 in, see what the gain looks like. Power that off, power off. We're gonna get a Z80 in here, and then we're gonna see what it looks like, and then we'll go to the Ghetto Fluke. Then we'll do some address ranges with the Ghetto Fluke. Put that up there. Things like gold, right? Okay, Z80. Let's do it. All right, can you see the screen? Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Nope. She's almost getting through. Oh my God. Look. Look. Woo! Okay, what'd I say? Happy dance? Happy dance. Happy dance. Yes. Yes. Many hours. Many hours. Hang on, we gotta get the full money. Happy dance. Yes. So my happy dances. My nephew does this thing. That's my happy dance. And then I go like this a little bit. And right on. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This is why I do what I do. I love it. Hell yeah. That game looks good. Look at that. It's playing. Okay. Let's I'm going to plug in the rest of the harness here. I'm going to plug in the rest of the harness. I got all the controls and stuff wired up. Hopefully. Okay, let's see what coin up. Yep, it's coining. Let's start. Player one, start. Fire? Ooh, no fire. No fire. Oh, nope, it's firing. Oh my God, it's so hard. We have no volume. We have no audio. No audio. Man, everything. Oh, okay. Initial thoughts, sprites and everything actually look okay. Sprites and everything actually look okay. We need to figure out the audio, see what's going on there. Maybe I got the audio running through. Actually, let me check another. Maybe I have it over here. We have no audio. Let me get on that variable resistor. God, I don't want to blow my freaking speaker out. Let's go back to this one. There's no... I got to just check my setup, see what's going on with the audio. There has been rework on the audio section, but I haven't even got that far. Let's give it a reset. Bam. Sweet. So that tells me a lot of things, like on this Galaga board. So the rest of the customer's work is actually okay for these other sockets. Tells me if the customs are good, the CPUs are good. Now I put in my own 51. I'm going to put that gnarly one back in, the one from earlier that I soldered and redid all the stuff. Then we're going to check the audio. I think I'm going to put this Fluke away, and we're gonna finish this up tonight with. I'm going to show you guys the Ghetto Fluke. It's pretty cool. So that guy did his job. I don't know why it was failing the video RAM checks sometimes. Could have been just like a stuck bit. Maybe he should reset every time before you run that video RAM test. I'll have to think about that. It could have been something like that. No audio. Okay, we're gonna get this cleaned up a little bit, make some room, and get to the bottom of this audio. Okay, gonna put a wrap on this video. So I just wanted to, I'm cleaning it, doing a final cleaning of the last few sockets changed out. All the socket solder looks good. Just giving it, that's burned right there from whatever, that's how it came in. Yeah, this guy looks pretty good on the back, because once we close it up, we won't see it again. The customer soldered a lot of this, and man, he did pretty good. The solder's pretty good. There's 2 I changed here, and another 2. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, I think, yeah, board looks good. All the custom legs, nice and shiny. That guy strengthened. Yeah, everything's clean pretty good. Yeah, the custom legs look real good on this. They were black. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go through with the with my brushes, and just hit some of these tarnished legs. I saw a couple chips over here. Just gonna fiberglass pin them. Just kind of shine them up and get as much of that stuff off as we can. These have both been washed, so we're gonna get it hooked back up, probably put back together. Then we'll run it some more. Yeah, this one turned out to be pretty good. All right, let's just go through the other side of the board. This is the CPU board that has been all socketed. I think there was, what, 16, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 sockets. All the customs, all the ROMs, all the CPUs, a custom there. And troubleshooting some watchdog issues, and the signals. These chips were not bad at 4P and 3P, but I went ahead and changed them anyway. I think these are actually for the access. These are access lines for between the CPU and the ROMs. And then I changed some watchdog stuff down here. Watchdog and reset chips. Yeah, it was a 367 and a 107. Just really bad signals. And the main thing, one of the main things on the Galaga is your first CPU has to boot before the others will boot. So this has got to be able to access your ROMs, your video RAM, and your scratch RAM from here, so it can finish its self-test, and then the other twos will kick in and start running the game. So yeah, descaled a lot of the black on the chips. Descaled it, got them as clean as I'm gonna get them for now. Let's go to the video board. Okay, so the video board, the customer, I already stated, he resocketed. So this side has been resocketed, customs, ROMs, CPUs, or not CPUs, RAMs, PROMs, and I changed out, ultimately the problem was the solder ball under that, but changed out 2 chips for the RAM access circuits. That these run the control lines to 2 banks, 1K, 2 banks, 2 bank, or 3 banks of 2. Access, not read write. I think actually read write comes off one of these as well. This one, and then the other ones are for chip select. So those go low when you're starting to write there. Not too much more. One other thing, remember how bowed this board was? It's very bowed. So a couple of these spacers were broken, and I went ahead and grabbed a couple of them from some spare boards. And I put some foam about the right size in there. It's a little bowed out, but don't let it be deceiving. It's pretty straight on the other ends. I'm going to ship it back like this, and I'll leave it up to the customer whether to take these out. But the concave on these was awful. So that's that for now. And then we're going to go ahead, since I've done a final inspection and cleaned it, I'm going to go ahead and plug it back in and let this guy run. So we'll come back after it runs for a wrap up, and we'll see you in a few. Okay, this is the final wrap up of the Galaga. It's the next day. Got this thing all put back together. I put some foam spacers in there to get that bow out. And that'll be up to the customer whether he wants to leave those in after he installs it back in the cabinet. But at least for a while, I think that will help get that bow out. Replaced one of the spacers. Yeah, did the final inspection yesterday, and I thought maybe we would play a little. Gotta play a little, right? That's the whole point. So we're gonna attempt some sideways play. All right. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna play sideways. Why not? Coin up. We got sound. Sounds like Star Wars music. Yeah, it looks good. No sprite issues, no motion. Starfield is working good. All the sounds are there. What makes this game so hard is, I don't know, it's just kind of a hard game for me. I'm not, maybe I could get my ship sucked up by that one, I think. Let's see if he will he suck my ship up, or is he just going to dive bomb? I think I missed the opportunity. All right, stage 2. The dive bombers. It's cool, man. It's like bumblebees. It's like you're fighting in space against like xenomorph bumblebees in space. They can withstand the vacuum and radiation and temperatures of space. Yeah, let's let them get our ship. All right, now let's get our ship back and do double. Last time I tried that, I blew up my ship. But these are some evil creatures, man. These are like some alien. Yes! Come here. Come here. Yes, now we're double. Awesome. Come here, you xenomorph. I wonder if we can get another ship sucked up. Oh, this is bonus round, isn't it? Oop, one got away. Oop, 3 got away. Number of hits. All right. Let's see if we can get another ship sucked up. Oh! Took one of them out. Oh! Oh, what were those things? Oh, there's the ship sucker. Oh! Alright, we're just gonna kill them all. It's the only way to be sure. Oh! Oh, oh, oh! I was trying to get into the tractor beam. I got greedy. Maybe we can do it again. Let's see. We'll get down to a couple where he... Oh, I kamikazed him. Alright. Let's see if he'll suck me up. Yep. Alright, we're going to do this again. So if you get captured on your last guy, you will die. The game will end. Oh, like that. He captured my last guy and the game is over. That's cool. Hit-miss ratio, 50%. Nah, whatever. So that's about it with this guy. Been a good fix. Time to move on. Time to move on. I don't have a high score kit, but... Boom, there we go. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Been another awesome repair, Arcade Laboratories, and we're on to the next one. Got 2 more in the queue, so let's get this one in the box and let's get the next one out. Thanks for watching.